Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick recap of two wonderful care packages that I received. One from Izzman, which came in about 2 or 3 days ago, and one from Frank B. Rippin, which came in either yesterday or the day before. But I just wanted to show the cards that they sent, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to those two guys. So thank you so much, my friends. Um, so yeah, let's get started, shall we? I recognize that a lot of people are probably watching football right now. I can't make a video on my phone anymore for some reason, so I have to do a live stream for doing this. So anyway, we'll start with Izzman. Now, Izzman sent other cards to my daughter who collects Noah Syndergaard, and so he sent Noah Syndergaard and a DeGrom card, and he also threw in a Pete Alonso. Pretty cool. Shohei Ohtani. I guess Izzman's just trying to send over one of the best players in the game right now. I do have a small collection of Boomer Esiason, so he sent me one of those about that. And he did send me, I have a small PC as well of Keith Hernandez, so he sent over a nice 1983 Keith Hernandez. The other cards he sent in that care package, got the 83 All-Star, 86, 90 Topps Update. Looks like I put two in here, so they're both from the 1984 Topps All-Star, so I gotta actually get a different sleeve for that. An 81, an 80, and those cards are nice and crispy. 85 All-Star, 83 Carter, 85, 86 All-Star, 86 Topps Superstars. Yeah. Another 86, 82, 86 Donruss, and an 82 All-Star. So thank you so much, Izzman, for sending those out. It was really nice to just see a random care package sent out by Izzy. And love the cards. And it's always like Christmas when opening up a care package and seeing the cards. So there's about 20 cards total that he sent over. So thank you, Iz. Again, Iz is one of my closer friends in the card community. And yeah, so let me move on over to what Frank sent. So try to do the same thing. He sent over a lot of cards. I'll just show you the stacks. One more. And it's always nice to get one of these shoebox type things, from the people. So, got the fold out. What is this, 87? 87. Got some newer cards mixed in with older. Send-ins, 89. 92, yeah. So he just sent a really cool assortment. Let's try to get them all in there. 87, 89, 89, 85, 86. A bunch of 90. I really got to put these all in order. Two more 87s, 88. Couple of 90 Fleers, 90 Upper Deck, high numbers. I don't see too many of those last two. Got some 92 Ultra. This is one of my favorite cards of Gary Carter. Always like it. What up, Cards fan? Got some send-ins and a Ted Williams. Always like that Ted Williams card. I like this studio, too. It's a pretty cool one. I was reading a blog about cards, and somebody said that was one of the nicest cards of a nice player. So I thought that was fun. Vogs, what up? No, Vogs, I don't have everything from the playing days, but I have a lot. got a couple of these. I gotta put those all together. But I gotta put all these the cards together in that makes sense in stacking them up when I gotta introduce them into my bigger boxes with the like cards. This is a fun card too. I believe that that guy in the card was the translator for Fernando Valenzuela, and he's also the voice of the Spanish language Dodgers games. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty historic. Another one of those. Two more 89s. 88. Saw a couple of these already. Got 91 and 92 Premier O-Pee-Chees. Some more 89 coming at you. 89 has a few Carters in there. Two more of the O-Pee-Chee. There you go. Sport Card Detour, what up? Yeah, this is really nice of them. This is all Frank B. Rippin right here. I had to double check to see if I had this one. I do. With the newer cards, I'm always wondering if I have it or don't have it. And I recently bought a card for I think $1.99 or something like that, and 75-cent shipping. Always love these sticker cards. Yeah, I didn't realize that I had a card. I had a card that I saw on eBay for like $1.99, 75 cents shipping, and it turned out I already did. So I really do not have a solid understanding or memory for the newer cards like I do for the older ones. It's 91 score right there. 85 Donruss. That's a cool card. Some more modern mixed in. Some leather and lumber. Got some 84, 85 Fleer. Modern Zenith thrown in there. 86 Fleer. What I'm going to have to do is splay these all out. I usually do this on my bed where I start stacking them into like cards. There we go. Yeah, I hear that, man. It starts to sink in what you have. Some of them, they just look so similar to each other that it's confusing on the newer cards. I just feel like Topps just started putting the same image on cards and then changing up how they looked slightly, and then it gets even more confusing when cards from different years use the same image. I always like this card too. I thought that's cool. The Leaf, the 91 Leaf. That's a cool one. Always like the Sport Flicks cards. I think those are pretty cool. I like the weight of them. That's a cool one from 87. All right, so that's that. I had to check if I had this one. I don't have any variations of this. I think I just have this type. Sent me this cool micro. That's really centered too. A lot of those cards are miscut, so that might actually be my nicest copy of that card. He must have gone through a lot of different stacks for these. So, to also remember, this is probably representing several hours worth of work for Frank. And I bet probably had to search through his stuff too for a little bit of time. So I thank you for the time that was put into these things, not only just to send them, but take the time to actually go through everything. 87 is one of my favorite sets all time, and I love the images on those cards. The All-Star card I really like, and I just like this card a lot. This is maybe for me, the most iconic Mets card of Gary Carter. I really love this card. we go. Danny and Gray, what up? Always like these upper deck cards too. I always like the wristbands in this card. Looks like a weightlifter or something with those wristbands. 2020s. 89s. It's a cool card too. I like that. Leaf did a really nice job in 91 and 92, I think, for Gary Carter in particular. Yeah, catcher and action cards are pretty sweet. Oh, there's a lot of upper deck here. Got the before and after play, or after and before play from front to back on that one. And again, on the back of this one, catcher in action. Two of the same. I think I have this one already, but I got to double check. That's like the refractor purplish color. Should be 86, right? Yep. Those mail-in cards. Tagging out Fred McGriff at the plate. I remember when I first saw these cards. It was right when I was moving to New Jersey. My friend showed me those that owned a card shop. A lot of collision cards of Gary Carter in the 91-92 stretch. So this one here, Mike Scioscia being tagged out. Bo Diaz, another great catcher from the 80s. Rest in peace, Bo Diaz. That's a lot of cards. Stadium Club. On the backs of these cards, you see the rookies. And there you go. That is all the cards. Well, actually, no. These are the cards I had to double check from Frank to see if I had them, and I did, apparently. Apparently, I have a refractor of this card, too. I was looking through my binder. This is the card I was checking out again. I took this sample out to see if I had this. I did. Now, these might also have, like, no number versions. I'm not sure. I'm not really too good with the newer cards, like I said. But he did also send me a Chrome version, which I didn't have, so I put that in the binder already. I had a bunch of cards stacked up that I needed to stick in the binder. So these cards I bought not knowing that I already had copies of, but this one here, which is numbered out of 350. But it's a nice little bat relic. Question for the community on this one is, do you count the serial numbered cards as different cards in the collection because they're serial numbered differently, or do you count them once because you have one version of it? You know what I mean? So I have two of these now, and this one's 109 out of 350. Would you count that twice because they're two different serial numbers? I don't, but I can definitely see an argument for doing that. I could easily be tempted to count them multiple times. This is the card that I didn't think I had because I just didn't remember this card. I think I only have one copy of it, and now this makes two. So this is the one I got for 75 cents shipping. And there you go. That's a cool jersey, too. So those are all the cards. I mean, that's a lot of cards right there. I mean, easily, Frank must have sent me, just by looking at it, easy 200 cards. in that allotment. Just again, to show, I mean, that's a brick. And he sent it over in this nice box. Matter of fact, I'll leave them all in here until they're counted. Now, these I already counted because I had to double check, so I already entered them into my my Excel spreadsheet, but these are the other ones. Let's see if I can put them all together, show you a second brick. But yeah, it's got to be just about 200 cards. And Frank did send a first care package that I guess it got lost in the mail, which is unfortunate, but he managed to rebound and send another monstrous care package my way. So yeah, just amazing. But it's, again, it's like Christmas Day when you look through all this stuff. I'm just, I had a smile on my face the whole time while putting the cards into the thinny thins here, the penny sleeves. And yeah, this is just too much fun to do something like this. And this is going to bother me until I fix it. Oh, looks like Izzman sent an 84. That was on the back of that other card, the 84 All-Star. Let me see real fast if I have any holders here. Let's see. No, not here. Yeah. Yep, we got one. Dude, all right. Yeah, one per. I hear that's detour. I'm of the same mindset where you count it once, but I don't know. Looking for thoughts on that. I mean, that would bloat my collection by another 20 or 30 cards if I counted each serial number. But that's all of them, guys. I mean, that's a lot of cards. So again, just to put that into perspective for you, that is a nice group of cards from both guys. And again, I can put the Bloomer Esiason and the Keith Hernandez in their respective spots in their binders. And I'm really, really enamored with this little mini. I always think like weird cards like that are cool. And again, it's in real nice shape, and the centering on that's really excellent. So, and that card's iconic for me too, because I remember when I was a kid, I bought a page of those, the 92 tops. Hey, Iz, what's up, man? I was just showing the care package that you and Frank B. Rippin sent me, and I got to say thank you again for not only the cards that you sent, but the time it took to put that stuff together, and for thinking of me, and always keeping me in mind. I know for sure that Frank and Iz are always keeping me in mind for what I collect, and I do have a card that I managed to pick up for Frank. I don't know if he has it or not, but it's a cool little Frank Thomas. I got to send it his way soon. And for whenever I get cards, I'd save the top loaders for so I send them his way. No, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. Iz gets all my Red Sox stuff, so I'll send it his way, when I do that. But I got to send him what I do is go down and get one of the, flat shipping boxes, and I put all the top loaders in there, and hopefully they're nice enough, and then they're not ones that you just immediately recycle or throw away. But I should have a decent amount of top loaders to send your way, both of the larger variety and regular thickness for top loaders. So I should I really got to get on doing that. When I'm going to do it, I don't know, but hopefully soon I can do it for you. Yeah, guys, that's really the long and the short of it. I plan soon to do an update video of my collection, but that's going to require me to put those away in the boxes, which is going to take a couple of hours just to find the places for all of those, sort them out. And I have about 800 more cards that I got to find proper places for inside of the proper boxes. And then once I do that, I'll feel comfortable with making an update video. So far this year, I'm off to 22 unique cards. And I usually keep track of how many unique cards I get per year. I've been only doing that for like the past 3 years. And for some reason, I didn't have any data on 2020. I must have deleted it somehow. But the past couple of years have been averaging somewhere around mid 300s, low 300s, both years. So the collection probably has somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000, 2,200 unique cards. Yeah, Mal. Mal? What?
What are you doing?
I'm making a video. Us 21 all in the game. Yeah, I was really going to get back to I really haven't had a chance to watch. I was outside having a cigar a little while ago. I know it's cold, but it's warmer than it's been, so I figured it would be a nice day to get out on the deck. Yeah, I'm really hoping that the Bengals can I'm not trying to, deflate anybody, but I really hope the Bengals can make it to the Super Bowl. I'd be pulling for them. And I really want to see the Rams versus Bengals. But if the 49ers made it, I wouldn't be upset either. It's a historic team. And I really love the Bill Walsh teams from the 80s. So I have a lot of love for the 49ers. But in particular, I really respect Bill Walsh. And if anybody ever has a chance, he's got a really cool book on leadership that he wrote, which is based on a previous book on football leadership that he wrote. But it's a really, really good book. But anyway, that's all of it, guys. I hope to do the update video in the next month and a half, but it's really going to be contingent on if I can find the time to get the boxes together and do all the sorting that's required for it. I really would love, I guess a New Year's resolution for my collection would be to straighten up the binders and actually buy at least two or three more binders. And they're actually getting more expensive. I usually get them from Amazon, and the binders are getting more and more expensive too. So, am I really willing to spend $75 on, three more binders? I don't know, but I probably do need them. So I got to figure out a neater system too for my boxes. I have to like pull stuff out and take stuff off of the tops of them, for when I got to get to the binders themselves. So I got to figure something out that's a little bit neater than what I currently have. To make that an easier process, because I've been getting lazy. If I got something new, I just throw it into the closet and stack them up in the hopes of putting them away all at one time. But then that becomes time consuming. Well, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anybody that collects cards knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're really running out of room for this collection. So I've been tossing about the idea of really focusing on getting one of cards, like focusing on newer cards this year. And when I say newer, I mean from like 2000 forward. I know that may not sound new to a lot of people. It's already 20 years, but that's where my collection is really weak. And I'm comfortable saying that it's weak in the newer years on those things. So that might be something that I focus on this year, is looking at newer stuff. And but I really always try, as Vogue said before, to get the playing year stuff. That's really my focus. But the things that I quote unquote need from the playing year stuff is really obscure. And maybe at the National I could find something, one of them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I hold out a lot of hope for that, but anything's possible at the National. I suppose that's where you might find some hidden gems and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm seriously running out of room for my collection, and I've already taken up one whole closet, so I don't think my wife's going to be happy with any more space taken. So I'm gonna have to manage. I'm gonna have to figure this all out. But yeah, I just have a lot of different little things in the closet that maybe I gotta condense and figure out where to put stuff. But that's an easy, that's a good problem to have, right? You got to, find it all out. But that's really it. Do you guys have any questions, comments, or any thoughts? I'd love to be able to chat. We are going to get started on. We're going to make chicken cutlets tonight, so I got to. I set everything up, and now it's just a matter of getting the cutlets in and cooking. But I don't know, guys. I'm really enjoying watching the videos that are out there. Maybe I haven't commented as much as I should have, but keep on making the videos, guys. They're all entertaining. I specifically love when I get to see player collections. I really enjoy watching people, put collections together and showing binders and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's really it. I know that for some of you, it's that time of the year when they're doing the sports YouTube sports card Hall of Fame stuff like that. Um, yeah, they do get large. It's almost impossible for one person, but it's so time consuming. You know what I mean? And in a good way, though. For me. It's relaxing to just take some time. But then there's the stressor of, am I taking too much time? And then with 3 kids in the house, so I got to pick and choose where I can and can't do it. But hopefully one of my kids really gets into the hobby, and I'm banking that it's my youngest now. My 2 older ones like it, but they're not like, they're not really taking to it as much as I would have wanted, but that's, it is what it is. My dad really liked trains, and none of us really got into trains, so I totally understand that. Yeah, so I guess I'll stop there and I'll get started on dinner. But thank you again, guys. Stay safe out there. And we got to chat more and more about what we're going to do about Atlantic City. We got to get down there and figure out, rooming situations and stuff like that. Well, I guess we got to sort all that stuff out. But that's it. So have a great night. Yeah, you too, Thank you so much. And stay safe, everybody. All right. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.